Hello, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. Tonight, my guests are Miles Umana and Joel Lynch from Christopher's Restaurant. They'll be cooking various dishes for us tonight. And also Happy the Clown, Victor Thomas. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers, and I just love this part of the show. It gives me an opportunity to hear what you have to say and for me to be in contact with you. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. That's P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. The first letter tonight comes from a Sandy and Jack of Kettering, and they say, "Dear Mr. Pace, my husband and I only recently discovered your program. Few programs on television offer information and entertainment. We are now fans and converts. Please keep up the good work. Don't compromise. We need you and your program. Sincerely, Sandy and Jack." Thank you very much, Sandy, for writing. The next letter comes from Helen Carmichael of Dayton, and she says, "Dear William, is there anything you can't do? You sing, you interview guests, produce, direct, and even raise money for needy children. I am amazed with your endless list of talents. You are a credit to the city of Dayton. For a show placed in the middle of the night, you are the night's brightest star. Sincerely, Helen Carmichael." Coming up next, we will be talking to Miles Umana and Joel Lynch of Christopher's Restaurant. Stay with us. On our restaurant segment tonight, we have Christopher's Restaurant, backed by popular demand, and we have their head chefs, Miles Umana and Joel Lynch. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks.
What's cooking in the kitchen these days at Christopher's?
We're making hummus today, which is an appetizer, and then we're going to do our most popular dressing, which is dill dressing.
So where do we start?
I think we'll start with the dill dressing first.
Now, what ingredients are there in this particular dressing?
There's 6 ingredients altogether. There's mayonnaise, there's marjoram, which is a spice, dill, and sage, garlic, and then milk. And it's pretty easy. You just measure them out, and you mix them all together, and they're pretty much finished.
So you can use like the regular mayo or a low...
You can use low calorie, you can use a regular mayonnaise, which has more calories.
Let's hold that up for the camera so we can take a look at the mayo. So, with the carrots and tomatoes and a little cheese there, is that what that is? Okay. So that would be like a side dish with a dinners.
Yes.
Yeah.
It goes on salads, or we also have like a fresh veggie appetizer, which it comes with.
Now, is this the house dressing there?
Yeah.
At Christopher's?
It's one of our mini dressings. We have dill, which we make in restaurant, honey mustard.
We have then blue cheese, we have Italian, we have a tomato basil.
So much to choose from, huh?
We have quite a bit there. We have fat-free to regular dressing, so...
No, that's what I would need, fat-free. I'm trying to become tall, dark, and handsome. I tell you, it isn't easy. It isn't easy. Okay, so what else do we have here today for the viewers?
We have hummus, which is a Mediterranean appetizer or a sandwich. It's made with chickpeas or garbanzo beans or CC beans. It comes by several different names. And it has a little bit of scallions. We're going to dice these up. And you want a nice small dice.
Now, how did you get started in the restaurant business as a chef?
I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. I was deciding either to be a teacher or I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I went to Colonel White for the arts, and I had a lot of experience with art. I wanted to go into something around that, and I was going to Sinclair at the time. I saw that they had a culinary arts program, and I wanted to go in there. And
voila, and here we are. So you went to the Colonel White's Arts Magnet program?
yes,
Okay.
I went through there. I was in the music, which I was in the orchestra for 7 years, played the cello and double bass, and then I entered into the visual arts program and was in that program for about 3 years.
Would you say that as a chef that the work is very artistic, can be artistic?
Can be extremely artistic. You want to work with colors, textures. It's sort of like a painting on your plate, because half of the appeal for while you're eating is you eat with your eyes. You look at the plate, and if you see something beautiful, you want to eat it. If it doesn't look that appetizing, you don't want to really eat it.
Right.
Okay, we add probably about 5 sprigs of parsley, which comes up next. And then this is about 1 quart of chickpeas, or garbanzo beans. We add it in here.
Now, are there many calories in the beans?
Not a lot. This is not a very fattening item.
Okay.
No more than most beans.
So I can eat a little bit of this today.
Yeah, it's extremely good. We add about 3/4 cups of tahini, which is a sesame paste. It's made with sesame seeds, and it's sort of like peanut butter. Same consistency and everything.
Does it taste like peanut butter?
No, it's sort of a little bit more of a bitter taste to it.
Bitter taste. Okay, so it isn't sweet then.
No. So we have 3/4 cup of that. Then we add about 1 cup of lemon juice.
Now, what does the lemon juice do?
Sort of gives it a nice little refreshing taste. Sort of makes it a little bit lighter taste to it. And then we add a little bit of cayenne pepper, which gives it a nice little kick. And that's about a 1/2 teaspoon. And then
I smell something. What is it I'm smelling? Is it the beans I'm smelling?
it's the beans. The beans have like a sort of a light sweet smell to them. Next, 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper. And then still a little bit of garlic. About 1 tablespoon.
Now, does this garlic last for days, or is it just?
Just a little hint of it. It's not one of those Italian.
There's some garlics that you can eat that can last for almost a week.
Put your lid on here.
So do you mix all of that up?
You grind it right up. And sort of stir it around here with a spatula. And it grinds it right up, and it turns it into, it's just like a bean paste. It's almost like a bean pate. But this is one of our most popular appetizers at the restaurant. And it's one of our most popular sandwiches also. The sandwich comes in a pita bread with tomato and a little bit of sprouts on it.
Now, what is the cost of this?
I don't know any of the prices because I'm back in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. The only thing that I price out are these entree specials.
But all the prices at Christopher's are affordable.
Very low. We were in the Impact Weekly, which used to be the Dayton Voice. We were voted one of the best vegetarian restaurants and one of the least expensive restaurants that you can go out to eat.
I see.
So you can go there and have a good dinner for under $20.
Wow, that is a bargain.
And this is appetizer right here. And this is what our appetizer looks like. We quarter up some pita bread. It comes with carrots and celery, a little bit of tomato, and a little bit of alfalfa sprouts.
I'm going to try some of the carrots here. Do you make the bread?
No, we don't. We buy it in. So, but this is our entree here.
Let me taste the this dish here.
Just go ahead.
Here we go, folks. It tastes good.
Thank you.
I better stop.
But this is part of our mini items that we have this month that are vegetarian. Since we're going into Lynch, everyone's trying to cut back on meat.
Let's talk about some of the dishes for Lent.
This month, coming in March, we have a completely vegetarian menu. Starting on Monday, we have mushroom stroganoff. Tuesday is Joel's special.
It's going to be a roasted vegetable, like pasta dish.
Wednesday, we're going to do spanakopita, which is a Greek dish. It's made with feta, spinach, a little bit of garlic, and it's wrapped in phyllo dough. And then Thursday, we're going to have a stir fry. Friday, we're going to have a grilled tuna with julienne vegetables. And then Saturday, we're going to have a beef tenderloin with a green peppercorn sauce. So we're sort of...
So Christopher's the place to be this week. Joel, a little bit about you. How did you get started?
I didn't get started actually until I started working at Christopher's.
Okay.
That's when I kind of got interested and learned how to cook. So I didn't have any previous training before that.
So what do you like about working as a chef?
I guess I never really realized just like the whole creative process of it, and just creating new dishes and stuff like that, and just how much goes into it. I never really thought about until I started working at Christopher's. It kind of opened up my eyes.
Well, please give my regards to Mr. Chip Pritchard, the owner, the proprietor of Christopher's Restaurant. And we can't let you get away without a box of Esther Price Fine chocolates. And we also have a gift certificate for No Common Sense in Yellow Springs. Thank you both for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
There's more to come on the William Pace Show. My guest today is Happy the Clown, backed by popular demand, also known as Victor Thomas. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, you brought a little companion with you.
Yes, this is my friend Vern. We did a lot of traveling this summer promoting the new Happy Camper Show. As you can see, I'm not in my normal attire, but now I travel as Ranger Vic, traveling and doing shows at nursing homes, daycare centers, and our big show this summer coming up, we're doing the Michigan State Fair.
The Michigan State Fair?
Yeah.
So, do you do a lot of state fairs throughout the summer?
A lot of state fairs and county fairs in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so we do a lot of traveling. West Virginia.
West Virginia. Have you ever done the New York State Fair?
Never did the New York State Fair, no.
Yeah,
Ohio and Texas are rated one of the biggest two state fairs.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day then.
Well, most people say Ohio is the bigger, but you know how Texas like to boast that everything is bigger and better in Texas. So.
Now, you met your friend along the way to one of the fairs.
Exactly. Huh? And this is old Vern. And
Vern.
Vern. Want to say hi to William? Oh.
Hello, Vern.
No, don't look like that. That's not very nice. We're on TV now. Straighten up, okay? Okay, good.
So tell me, when you go to the state fairs, do you do like a full show or?
Yeah, we do. Depending on what they really want, we can do anything from like a 20-minute show to a 45-minute show. Normally, you do 3 shows a day, and they're usually a half-an-hour show. or 45-minute show, or strolling. That means we stroll the fairgrounds and meet and greet people, and I really like that. You know, you meet all kinds of people, diverse group of folks from everywhere. You know, and you know if you like farm, that's the place to be. There's, there's cows, there's pigs, there's horses, there's chickens, there's everything.
Do you have a favorite?
As far as animals or fairs?
Well, both.
Okay.
Both.
Well, I guess I would say of my favorite animal would probably be the horses.
Horse. Why?
Oh, they're just beautiful. They're long and they're very versatile. They do a lot.
I guess I would say the horse would be my favorite animal too.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and
they're very grand.
Yeah,
Very grand.
They are. And as far as fairs, probably my favorite fair I've been would probably say, oh, I hate to say this, people will be mad, but I'd say Geauga. That's up in that's Geauga County. It's up in outside of Cleveland, Ohio. It's actually one of the oldest Ohio's fair.
And why do you say that's your favorite?
Well, I guess because I don't know, the way the fair is laid out, the beauty of the land out there. It's a really beautiful Amish community. The way the rolling hills roll through that area is really pretty. And you, at the top of the hill up in Geauga, you can look down in the valley. It gives you a real beautiful scene. So it's very nice.
That sounds like a place you'd like to go to.
Oh, it is. And it's usually in the last part of August or the beginning of September, Labor Day weekend. And the temperatures are just beautiful. You know?
Now, when you play the fairs, how long are your engagements?
They're usually 7 days, 7 to 10 days. State fairs run 10 days, and normal fairs run 5 to 7 days.
Is that one of your highest paying gigs?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah, it's very, very nice, and it's because of the budget. You know, state funding, especially state fairs. State fair budgets are a little bit bigger than you know, say a daycare center. So yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Tell me, you've been Happy the Clown for a number of years now.
Yeah.
How many? Just
right around 15 years now.
15 years.
Yeah.
And how did you get started?
Well, I got started clowning as a youth. I was at our youth minister incorporated clowning with this ministry, and he would get all the youth out and put us in makeup, and we would go into daycare centers or nursing homes, and just to watch the joy of the kids' faces or the seniors' faces. It was just something that just overtook me, and I just said, when I grow up, I'm going to be a clown. And I started learning more about it through him and through books and through workshops and through clown college. So, you know, there's just a lot of things that just kind of propelled me into the area.
Did you go to school for this?
Oh yeah, professional school for clowning. Yeah.
Okay. Is it a 1-year program or 2-year program?
No, actually, it's less than a year, but it's very intense. Meaning that you start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and you go until about midnight every day. You have Sundays off, and you learn everything from juggling to magic to stilt walking to unicycling to trampolines, tumbling. Everything you would imagine that you would need to be a clown. And it's very intense, like I said, and it's just it's what things that just kind of propelled you into, you know, to where you want to be in your job. So
tell me, do you think that humor is the best medicine?
Oh my goodness, Vern, do you think so? Yes, Vern says yes, and you know why? William, stress is such a big thing in our life, and those who say they don't have stress are, you know, really denying or, you know, not telling the truth. Because I don't know if you know this, but some doctors claim that 80 to 90% of the people that are in the hospital are in there due to stress. Yeah, stress-related illness. And I believe laughter definitely offsets stress. You know, laughter is a thing that it's a now emotion. You know, you can't do anything else when you're laughing. You ever try? I remember helping a friend take we were helping him move, and we're lifting a mattress. You ever try to lift a mattress? So we're taking it up the stairs, and we just started laughing for some reason, and we just could not finish the task. We dropped the mattress, it rolled down the floor because laughter is something that you cannot take. It takes over your body, and it just, it makes. Have you ever heard the saying, "I laugh till I leak"?
Yeah.
So it's just something that takes over your body and that you cannot control, and it's a good thing.
Well, we can't let you get away without some tricks.
Oh, sure.
I understand that you've brought some tricks here. You're going to teach me how to juggle.
I can teach
Won't that be a sight to see?
And we'll do some balloons. How about that?
Great.
Okay.
To write to the William Pace Show, write to Post Office Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show.
We're back with Happy the Clown, Victor Thomas, and we're going to do a few tricks now. Where do we start?
Well, what would you like to do? Well, let me show you a little, just a couple things with some juggling routines that we have worked with. First of all, let's see if I can get you to practice just tossing one ball to the other hand. I bet you can do it. Let's look at that. I believe if you can toss from one hand to the hand, anybody can juggle. And if you can repeat after me, say crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce.
Now, kids at home can learn how to juggle by just saying words. Because what they need to do is toss the ball on crisscross and catch on applesauce. So it's crisscross applesauce.
Oh my goodness.
Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. And a lot of people make this mistake. That's not juggling. Both balls have to go up. So I'll show you how it looks in a pattern. Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce.
How long did it take you to do that?
You know what? I would say probably a couple of weeks just practicing, maybe a couple of hours a day. And the key to juggling is try not to juggle things that bounce and roll away. Because people get really frustrated with things that bounce away because they have to go chase them. So you got to get something that when it hits the table,
it doesn't move.
Exactly. So
doesn't move.
That's the key. So let's move right along. Let me show you a balloon sculpture. Would you like to see that?
Sure.
All right. Here's one for you.
One for me.
There you go. And one for me. All right. Now, first we're going to make, it's a flower, okay? It is real simple flower, okay? I want you to hold this balloon for me right there. And I'll get into my magic pocket here. Let's see. What can I get? Oh, yellow. Hey, that's perfect.
Goes with the flowers.
Ooh, hey, look at that. All right, so I'm going to start it for you. Tie it on there. Whoop, and hold that one. And make one for myself. Make a red one for the orange one.
Now, what kind of flower are we making here?
Let's see. What flower do you think it looks like?
Well, it looks like maybe it might be a daffodil?
Okay. All right. You'll say.
Are we making a daffodil?
That's great. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Now, you say daffodil. I'll say I'll call mine a carnation. Okay. Now, what I just did is made mine into a flower. Now, I'm gonna show you how I did that. Let's put it up here.
Okay.
By the rest of the flowers. Okay.
By the rest of the flowers.
Okay. Now, what you need to do is hold your stem like this.
Okay.
And you're gonna fold it in like so. So go ahead and fold it like that.
Are you going to make me do the work?
Yes, I'm gonna let you do the work.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, now what we do is twist it like so. Perfect. Now that's one side. Now fold it again.
Fold it again.
That's good. All right. Now I'm gonna do this part because people are usually a little afraid to do that. So
Yeah, I'm afraid that it'll pop.
all right, now do it again. There you go. Now, see if I can twist it for you. Perfect. All right, and there you have it. Our flower.
What do you say about that? Wow, wow.
It's beautiful.
Happy the Clown, Victor Thomas. There is more to come on the William Pace Show. Stay with us.